Quicker speed to market means that you can release products to sales channels before competitors, gaining vital extra selling days. Pimberly customers like you are drastically cutting time to market by centralizing and automating their product information processes. Within this short video, we'll show you two core features in Pimberly that are helping other customers reduce their time to market and how you can apply this to your own organizational structure. The first feature will show how automation within Pimberly helps align the right tasks with the right team, thus eradicating questions regarding complete tasks. The second will focus on centralized data and how acting on a single source of platform can improve the effectiveness within the group. The first feature within Pimberly that can help reduce time to market is our workflow automation feature. You can assign workflow templates to schemas to trigger either human or automated processes when changes occur to products in those schemas. Through a simple drag and drop functionality, you can begin to build bespoke workflow templates tailored to your organizational structure. By choosing the desired rules and approvals demonstrated here, you can start to construct a sophisticated process workflow. There are different commands such as require, notify and modify a user, and even trigger other workflows from this one. In this example, I want to ensure that any product that feeds into Pimberly is asked whether it has an image associated with it. If so, pass to the marketing team. If not, pass to the photography team and notify them that a task is outstanding. The first task requires me to set out a command for both the marketing and photography team, which will act as a basis for our workflow. By adding a description and selecting a team to this, the user dealing with it will know the exact stage of this product and what is required. We can then focus on the conditions that this command will need for it to determine whether or not the product fed into Pimberly has an image associated with it. These conditions are set against the attributes created in Pimberly, allowing the users to create consolidated rules within the workflow. You can now see we have a string within our workflow that asks, does a product that's fed into Pimberly have an image associated with it? If it isn't blank, go to the marketing copy. If I jump over to a previously created workflow that follows this workflow string, you can see that the string that we've just created is here, but we also have the associated image isn't blank string and what's required there from the photography team. This already created workflow expands on the original one, demonstrating just a few of the possibilities within this workflow feature, including notifications of users, approvals from certain users, and the ability to release or auto-release products to certain sales channels. Within the dashboard, users are notified in the recent messages section, which outlines previous and outstanding notifications, change requests, and task requests driven from the workflow feature, meaning that your teams are always focused on the tasks that are most crucial to getting your products released to the sales channels set up in Pimberly. The second feature that customers similar to yourselves find most beneficial in helping reduce time to market is our core record page and its ability to centralize all product data, as well as being able to notify the progress of single items. Our lifecycle, which you see here, within Pimberly can ensure that products enriched with the software have met certain criteria before passing to a stage of ready for release, which in turn ensures you, as a user, that the product data being pushed to the various sales channels is correctly enriched. Percentage increase will occur as users add and improve information to its allocated attributes, and in turn ensures that users are clear on what actions need to be taken to reach this ready for release stage. Through the Automation tab, outlined on the right-hand side of the interface within Lifecycle Templates, you can begin to construct various stages with the product lifecycle that your organizational structure requires. For this example, I've created 4 separate stages, and in each stage, you can allocate separate conditions against the attributes associated with this Pimberly setup. So, for example, I want to ensure that the attribute additional information allocated here is populated with more than 50 characters in its field. So by selecting the comparator and adding a value, add the condition, you can now see I've created a condition that the marketing stage has to meet before it can be passed to the studio stage within the lifecycle process. So in summary, together through Pimberly lifecycles and workflows, customers like yourself can confidently rely on these 2 features to help define process, control validation, and improve communication through your product data process, which in turn will reduce your time to market and ultimately results in extra selling days for your products.